Hey, and welcome back to the Talos Principle. Today we have puzzles to do. There seem to be 4 puzzles here and also like 2, if I recall correctly, 2 of the stars. There are 2 stars. Let's do the easiest one. Like, I always assume that like fewer elements in a puzzle probably make them easier. I don't know if that's actually true. I just have like weird guidelines that I think about, and I feel like this is this one. Yeah, this is only lasers. Stables? Oh gosh. Don't introduce horses to this game. That's an interesting statue. Lunar? What you looking at? Body? I guess. for a moment it looked like the guy was like pointing, but like from the hip basically. Looked like kinda weird from that perspective. But okay, we do have some laser connectors here. We do have a jammer. I do love jammers. They are the best. Okay, we can at least continue over here then. I'm not sure yet. I mean, we are definitely getting some components. We did see this connector over here, right? So we can at least continue onwards. Was there one over here? There was. Okay. But there's not really a way for me to combine those two, for example, so I can't really... You know what? Actually, I should be smart about this. This is like a classic trick that this game does every once in a while. Let's bring the jammer with us. It can't hurt. Like, worst case, I can always like skip at least one gate in between. Oh wait, I'm silly. Okay, it doesn't work like that. But I guess sometimes you just have to be absolutely wrong. Okay, we do have another connector over here. We have this one. Okay, but this at least allows me to look at you. Only issue is that I'm not in a great position, okay. But it kind of works. And now we need one more that we can't reach from here. I don't think we are getting another connector. That would be too easy of a puzzle then. But I could... Like, I can't really do anything with this one over here. And I don't think I can... No, like, the connector's definitely behind that wall. So I can't really go through there. I mean, ideally we would go the other way around then. Right? Like, maybe there's like something, because like, if I can definitely, if I have a connector, I can do, like, open this one. This is not an issue, I just need like one more though, if I do it like that. And... Wait a second, just thinking about this. I could bring... If I open this one... I could do that. They still can't pass through here though, because of this thing. But maybe I could bring him into a better position. Wait a second, I'm gonna have to test something out. So currently, obviously, I need the jammer here to continue onwards, but maybe I can... I mean, first of all, I can go to here and open this one up, but maybe there's like an angle. Ooh, there's a better angle over here. But this isn't enough for me to like reach this point, for example. Okay. Maybe if I got up there, maybe, but I kind of need to reach from over here. So let's put this one in for now. Right, like we can at least think about it. Then we do need to open that one. Like, ideally, if I could put you around here, you could probably reach that or like see that. There's probably an angle from which that would be possible. Okay. Thinking about it. In my mind palace. Over here we can't really do anything. There doesn't seem to be anything hidden in here. Even though, like, I guess these little buildings are somewhat suspicious. Okay. I would need, like, if I close this, obviously I can't continue. Okay. what if we, for now, I'm just gonna experiment a little bit. I don't think that this is actually part of the solution. If we keep this one open, then we can go through here. I can still go through here, but this doesn't quite help me. I can't bring you through there, that's the issue. I can definitely, if I had like one more connector. I mean, maybe, wait a second, maybe. I'm gonna put like a maybe on here. Because like I can open these two doors here, right? So maybe I don't need this one here, but I can open it on the other side. Like my idea is if I use the connector over there somewhere. I mean, it's currently not in the perfect position, right? Like, but I could probably find like a better position to hit that one. The only issue is that it would have to go through here-ish. Maybe like this. We can, again, this is basically like a rotating door. This is probably a good way to describe this. I just need to find like a slightly better position to do all of this. But maybe if I... Oh? Do it like this. I feel this is a decent position. Maybe I'm gonna have to move it like slightly, but overall I feel like this is a solid solution. And I'm on the other side. And it's open. Perfect, and it also opens the gate, which doesn't actually let me leave. Yeah, that's kind of the issue with this solution. I can't actually leave without the jammer, so good thing I left it here. Okay, one down, another one to go. At least one. I don't actually know how long I'm gonna take for those puzzles. I always hope that I can solve like most of the puzzles in one go. Mainly because I like to have like a focus on like the puzzle episodes and one of the on the text episodes. Is this one? This is probably a more complex one. That's fine. Okay, that was just a beeping from looking at that one. While I'm at it, this one's slightly easier, technically. Let's just go in like order of complexity, right? Armory. That's definitely an armored thing. It also explodes, which I don't like. Okay, we can open some doors. Let's start with the basic, right? Like, I see doors, let's open them. Also, I'm gonna look around here. There's also some connection already. Okay, this is like one of those standard connectors. This is so... like, it's been quite some time since we last had seen one of those. Something's active over there. I could probably block you if I did this. Okay, I can't. My idea was like to block this because maybe we need to disable the fan later on. But for now, let's just go through here. Don't overthink things. I can connect you like that. I can get a jammer. Jammers, as always, are amazing, which means that we can get... Ooh, there was also text. Which means that we can get this block here. Kinda would like to climb up there, but alas, let's not do that for now. Let's do that one. As always, just run around. Move some stuff around. Where did I see the text? Over here. Oh, swear words again. Still the same version, by the way. No matter what I do, I'm always this body, this mind, this world. No way out. It's actually... this is something else that I've kind of thought about, and I feel like I mentioned this briefly. But like, imagine... because it came like up in one of the last texts in the last area. About like how... there was like a question how much of ourselves is like biological and how much of ourselves is like some sort of like soul, right? Like, let's put it like that, or like whatever like was created, I guess due to our experiences and stuff, as an example, right? Like, I'm not gonna I feel like there's probably more to say about like certain texts, but this is like part of it at least. By the way, how strong are you? You are quite strong. I can't even go through here. Okay. And this is also where the piece is. Good to know. This actually helps. Where was I? Basically, that's the question. Okay, imagine we get uploaded to a machine. I briefly mentioned this, but like, we wouldn't really be ourselves then, right? And by that I don't mean that, like, yeah, whatever comes out of the other side is probably us, in a way. But it's also not us, because... can I connect to you? Oh wait, it's the wrong room. it's probably also not us in a way, because we are getting copied over. Like, it's not like a physical brain. Like, if we did like a brain transplant, for example, then we might... Oh, wait, I have an idea how to deal with this in a second. It's not like we are doing a brain transplant where there's like physical matter that gets moved around, right? Like, we are our body, but to our understanding, we are kind of just a brain piloting our body, right? Like, if you move our brain, if you remove that one and put it into a machine, then that machine would be us. But if we only, I guess, copied our consciousness, for example, I'm gonna block this one, by the way, I have an idea. If you only copied our consciousness, then what would that mean? Okay, I'm gonna... Oh wait, blocking doesn't work like that? Huh. I guess it should work if I do it like this though, right? No. Huh. I thought this would work differently than it actually does work. I thought I could like break the laser by doing it like that. Okay. I guess I was wrong about that. Where was I? Basically, you know, long story short, I feel like we wouldn't be ourselves, right? Like we would, I guess, upload a copy of ourselves, because like the original data, right? Like the data that we currently are, like in the simulation, is still going to exist. We can delete it, but it would just delete it, right? Like, it's not like our consciousness is going to teleport over, jump over. No, whatever gets uploaded is going to be something new that just believes it is us. And this is a really disturbing thought now that I think about it. I don't like this. This is how I like to put it. I don't like this. It's a thought process in general. By the way, there's a weird garden. Weird that you're showing me this garden. But yeah, this is like something I always have to think about, as always. And it's going to be scary. By the way, can I just put like a block in front of you? Does that block enough? I don't think the block is high enough, because I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with this thing. That's not really... Like, if I look inside of here, this is where the jammer was, right? Like, I don't... Like, if I had like a second block, maybe I could go over? I don't think that this is quite it. I need to block this one somehow. And I can't do that if stuff is still going. Anyway, let's see if this works. If I put you here, you're probably not high enough, yeah. Can't even jump inside. I feel like this one needs a little bit more thought. Maybe I shouldn't be thinking about like other text while doing that. But yeah, like whatever happens, like we would only get like a copy of ourselves outside. And I don't necessarily like that. Okay, how do I... I can definitely connect those two, but it doesn't actually do anything unless I have a laser. So ideally... Wait, now that I've connected you, maybe I can get you into an angle where I can actually break the laser. Connect you. That's definitely not the right angle. Maybe if I put you onto a block, maybe then you're high enough. Okay, not quite. I need to find like an angle where this works. This is also too high. Like, this angle is really annoying. I just need to block it somehow, but how do I block you? I mean, I could literally put something in between. Right, like I don't even need to connect you. But then I'm kind of... Oh wait, I'm actually not missing anything. I can just go through here. And then I can disable the fan. What do I do with that one though? And I still need to activate you somehow to open up. Can I find an angle where that's possible now that this is connected? I mean, I don't really need to connect that way. I just need to reach this one. So let's put you here maybe. And now that this is blocked, like we don't care about the laser anymore. So we can just bring you back. But I don't think that there's an angle where I can connect to you and to you probably like, at the same time. Yeah, I can only connect to that one. Doesn't really a way around that, is there? I don't think I can put a connector on top of here. That's like the next issue. I was thinking maybe I can put it like on the ball and maybe it's like high enough. But that generally doesn't really work. And like we can't put something in the middle because we would need a second block. We currently only have like this one block. How did I do it before? I feel like I did something before and that worked. And have like a third connector, right? I mean, I do have two connectors though, right? I can get one over there and one here. That could work, actually, now that I think about it. You know what? Sometimes the easy solutions are the ones that don't require me to think too much. Clearly. Over here, that's actually low enough, that's nice. I just have to make sure that I can actually leave here by using the jammer properly. Don't know why I didn't connect you, but apparently I didn't. And so I can open you, move you around, and once I'm on the other side, it should be fine, shouldn't it? Alright, we have you. I can probably connect you, and hopefully this is at an angle where nothing breaks. Perfect. And another piece. We might actually have some time for another puzzle, which would be amazing. These puzzles, I've definitely been flying through those more than the last time, which is nice. Also, we still have like this box. Can I somehow break out using this box? I don't think I can. But we're getting close. I don't think that there's anything behind that wall in particular. And I also don't think like that I can break out using this rock. Like normally we need two boxes and a rock, otherwise it doesn't really work. Okay then, let's get on with the show. We have something else to find. We've had you, just making sure that there's nothing here. To be fair, it's been quite some time since we've seen like a properly hidden star, I guess. Did I think about it? Wow, camera. I don't know what's up with you. Let me see if I can quickly restart it. Okay, it's another episode without a cam, but luckily we are not really yapping a lot. Instead, we are just doing puzzles, so it could be worse. This is the hard one. Let's do the slightly simpler one. I'm assuming slightly simpler one. Throne room. Oh, yes. We do have... First of all, why is this the throne room? I really am not seeing it, unless those ruins are really terrible, because, like, look at the roof. This is clearly not a room we're in. In any case, let's look around for now. We are needing a... Okay, there's a fan over there, there's a fan over there. We probably want to reach the high ground at some point. That's not much of an issue. There's also a star. Okay, we've definitely found the first one. I was wondering whether the two complex puzzles would have the two stars. And it's not too unlikely. I could probably break you by doing this, right? Okay, that doesn't actually work. Why isn't it working? I used to struggle a lot more with that. I could also connect you as well. But that also doesn't really do anything. It only like breaks the laser at that point over there. So this isn't quite what I need to do. Is there like another connector I need? There's a red one. Okay, let's start with that one. Okay, we need both of them to open that door. So we would need another laser pointer. Anything in there? Where would it even connect to? I guess it's just like a hidden garden on the side. Okay. I mean, sometimes the confusing thing about these is always that some of them are important and some of them just aren't. And this can be mostly confusing. It's not really frustrating. I wouldn't go like that far, but it's certainly something to think about. Okay. I am clearly missing some mechanic here. Something obvious, because I can't go through here. There aren't that many pieces I can interact with. I mean, I can try to interact with you again. I could connect you too. But that still doesn't break anything, right? Like, we just have this thing here. I don't think doing something like that actually does anything. Okay, gonna lock you here. Is there? Wait, there's a red one. Can I bring you into connection? Like this? Is that one that I can actually do something with? Okay, it is actually one. Okay, I was getting worried there for a second. Okay, we have a box. Means we can climb up here. And we should be able to climb up fully by doing it like this. This gives us a better position to start at. I would like to jump over there. Can I? Okay, you don't auto jump over there. That's important. I just wanted to see because I feel like the issue is I can't leave the box up here because if I do, then I'm kind of soft locked. But I can make these jumps here and get the star at least. That's a starting point. Okay, I don't think that we are going to need those though. Instead, what's the fan for though? It's kind of confusing me here. I mean, I could probably just break into parts. Wait a second. Am I overthinking this? Am I glitching through the game again? Because this doesn't... Like I've talked about like intent in game design. And like, so far, I've not been required to do platforming. But I can clearly do this. Right? Like, at least like not proper platforming, because like you generally get like an indicator of what you can do and what you can't do. But like, for example, I can just stand here. I cannot break you, but I can at least get inside. Would be nice to bring the connector with me. But I can at least, right? I can do this. Oh, why am I floating like this? I didn't know that if you jumped from like the top that you would float like that. But yeah, this is like basically why I, drop the cube every time. Because while I can jump up, I can't really do that when I lose the cube. It would be annoying to do so. So I'm gonna continue like that. I don't... every single time I see myself platforming in this game, I feel like it's not really required, which is why I'm so worried about it. There is another connector here technically. So if and also I'm not going to be stuck now I think about it. So I can actually just jump inside. We have this blue one, we do have this red one. We are going to need a cube in a moment. But let's just open stuff for now. Would be nice to not have that connection there, but okay. We can just run around. Wait a second, I'm stuck here. Let's just run around. Controls were kind of wonky there for a second. I don't want to open like the second door, I'm just gonna connect to you. And it's going to open like the inner area here. Now I need like another connector. But this is... Wait, this is the one connector that we have. Can I... Huh. No, I can't. I was thinking if I can move this one. I might be able to... Wait a second. We don't need to open this one. If I connect to you and to you, then I can open this door. And we still need the red one over there, but that's not too bad of an issue because I can just connect to you and to you in just a second and I can climb around. Again, I don't necessarily feel like this is the correct solution, just because I have to do some platforming to do that. But maybe I'm wrong about that. Right, like this is just how the game has felt so far. It did not really require platforming. Outside of the times where it did. But the times it did might have just been me being silly more than it being required, right? So let's drop you down again. Jump over here. I can't fall to the left, so I have to make sure that I don't. Okay, now I'm back in. And all the doors should be open. And now I still need something to put on there. So this is where the cube comes into play. So I need to make this jump in a second with the cube. Okay, it's definitely doable. Right, like I can do this. But it does not feel right. Maybe there's like more to this puzzle than I'm thinking of. Maybe I'm actually right about it though. That would be something. I mean, technically we do have jumping mechanics and stuff, so... Why wouldn't this be possible? It's certainly one solution, right? And sometimes my solution is the best solution. That is just the rule. Alright, we did get a star and we did get this puzzle, which means that there's only one puzzle in this area left. No serpent commons? Okay, that's also great, which means that we don't have to, read too much right now at least. Which means next time we're going to focus on the last puzzle in the area. In any case, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you next time. Till then, have a good one, and bye-bye.